one more important topic in class 8, that is forest. See, what is forest and how we are using forest at right now, and how can we protect the forest? How many types of forests are there? How forests were classified? So all these points we are going to discuss in this lesson. First of all, forest is nothing but a large number of trees in a place which are growing. That area we can call as forest, or the tract land, the large tract of land, which covered a large tract of land which covered trees and plants, that we can call as a forest. Is it clear? So forest is nothing but a large tract of land which is covered with trees, that we can call as forest. So forest is very important for all living things, because we human beings also depending on the forest. Many animals, different types of animals, birds are living in the forest. So forests are their shelters for all types of animals, creatures, birds, everything. They live in the forest area because the forest is there in shelter. And human beings, we also getting different types of natural resources from this forest area. So forests are playing key role in our life. On the earth, forests are very important to survive. See, you just imagine, without forest, our life will be very difficult. So this forest compulsory we have to protect. We know, for maintaining this ecological balance, to maintaining the very good environment, for getting regular rainfalls and equal temperature, so we need 33% of area should be forest. 33% of land should be forest area to maintain ecological balance. So that forest we classified into many types. Forests are not same. That forest we divided into many types. First one is types of forest. I will tell you that on the basis of density, we classify the forest into different types. On the basis of growing the trees, on the basis of vegetation to grow, that forest we divided into different types. So forests are classified into on the basis of density. Now I am going to explain on the basis of density. What is the density? We can call it in a square kilometers, how much of trees are growing, how many trees are there in a square kilometer. That is called density of forest. So density of population, density means this density we can measure, we can take in a square kilometer how much and how many trees are growing, that we can call that density of forest. So on the basis of density, forests were classified into very dense forest, and open crop forest, and degraded forest. Okay. See, total 4 types of forests are there on the basis of density. So on the basis of density, forests are classified into four types. Don't confuse. Once again, density is nothing but suppose this is a 1 square kilometer. How many trees are there in this area? Okay, now number of trees, how many are there? That we can call density of forest, density of people. Okay, so on the basis of density, forests are divided into very dense forest, open cut forest, and degraded forest. Very dense forest means what? These here trees are more and more in a square kilometers. Many trees are there in that place in 1 kilometer, in a square kilometer. Number of trees are growing. Different types of trees are there in this place. So this type of forest we can call as a dense forest. Means the many trees in one place, number of trees. That see, sometimes we can't enter into that forest because there is no space to go into that forest. So that type of forest we can call that dense forest. Is it clear? And next one, so very dense, somewhat different. Very dense means in this type of forest sometimes sunlight also will not reach the ground. Sometimes sunlight also will not reach the ground, and we can't see the surface of the earth in this forest area. Very dense forest on the base of density. Next one, dense forest, not like this, somewhat different. Small, light, slightly. Dense means very thick forest. Here, dense. Okay, so somewhat slightly, not completely very dense, but here also very thick forest are there, number of trees are there, but not like very dense. So very dense also one type of forest. Dense forest also, this is second one. Third one is open crops. Open crops means in a large area, some areas, two type of plants and trees, and some other region, two type of plants. So like a small crops, it will grow. So this type of forest we can call that open crop forest. In the open crop forest, we can see the trees are very less, and also the trees will not very height and not very densely. Okay, in the square kilometers, very large distance area, the trees will grow. This type of we can call that open crop forest. And degraded forest. Degraded means which we destroyed by our human activities or something. So this type of forest we can call that degraded. Once upon a time there was a good forest, but that forest now degraded. Okay, totally all many plants and trees totally destroyed. So this type of forest you can call that degraded forest. So these are the four types of forests are there on the basis of density. Okay, so on the basis of density, forests are divided into four: very dense forest, open dense forest, open crop forest, and degraded forest. Okay, next. On the basis of vegetation that grow, forests are classified into 5 types of forest we divided. How? On the basis of vegetation to grow, how it is growing, the trees how it are growing. So here on the basis of density, but here on the basis of growing. So on the basis of vegetation growth, forest we divided into total 5 types. One is evergreen forest area, second one is coniferous forest areas, third one is thorny forest, and fourth one is lateral and swampy forest. Lateral forest and swamp forest. Total here 5 types of forest we divided on the basis of growing. See, our total first one I would like to explain. First one is evergreen forest area. Very simple. Evergreen means throughout the year these forests will look greenery. trees they shed their leaves, but immediately the new leaves will come, and we can't see that the tree shed their leaves. We can't see, observe. So it looks throughout the year greenery, so that we can call this type of forest evergreen forest area. So evergreen forest area in this region mainly high or more rainfall in this region. In this region, heavy rainfalls, high rains in the evergreen forest area, so that here trees are growing very high. Number of trees are growing, and the trees also looks greenery throughout the year. All seasons it should greenery color, so that we can call this evergreen forest. In the evergreen forest, in this area, rainfall is more rainfall, and next one is that warm climate, and that one is mainly equatorial region. On the globe, equatorial region, we can see that this type of forest. For example, in India, near Kerala, Andaman Nicobar, in this region, we can see that evergreen forest area. So in the evergreen forest area, mainly heavy rainfall and heavy temperature. In this evergreen, all kinds of trees growing in this region. All types of plants, and mahogany, ebony, rosewood, many different valuable trees also growing in this evergreen forest area. Next, second one is that deciduous forest items. Okay, so evergreen after second one now, deciduous forest. Deciduous forest. Okay. Here evergreen forest, second one now, deciduous forest. Mainly these type of deciduous forest